Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We are on episode number 3 of the Body RECOMP series. So for this week, it was, I would say, another pretty good week. I'm staying pretty consistent with my meals, with my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I added a little bit of yogurt and more fruits for my snacks. So I changed the cupcakes and put in some fruits and yogurt into my diet. So that's been pretty good in keeping me satisfied, satiated. So this week also was the first week that we ate outside. We ate at a restaurant with the family. It was an event for my sister and her husband. So it was a family thing. And it was good, but we felt like when I say we, my wife and I, because she's also eating healthy with me, so that's pretty good. That's helpful. The food felt pretty salty, so it felt like it was too much soda and too much salt, too much condiments, and it was only sushi, so it wasn't like we were eating at a McDonald's or we were eating at like a fancy restaurant. But yeah, we did notice that bit of change from eating out. I mean, from not eating out. So when you cook a lot at home and then you go out, you'll notice that bit of change, especially because everybody has a way of cooking, of seasoning their food. So I don't put a lot of seasoning on my food. Just use a little bit of salt, sometimes onion powder, and that's about it. That's just the way I like it. But other than that, everything else was pretty consistent. All my meals were pretty good. So now it's easy for me right now because I am not working. So I have a lot of time throughout my day, even with school, because I started school last week. Even with school, I still have a lot of time throughout the day for cooking, for going to the gym and all that. So once I start working, we'll see how that changes. But for now, I have to, capitalize on the time that I have with, eating healthy, going to the gym and all that stuff. So now speaking about the gym session this week was really good in terms of all the workouts, all the numbers, still feeling strong. So that's my goal. Still feel the same strength, but I'm trying to gain, more strength. But if I stay the same, that's still part of the goal. The idea is to lose fat while at least maintaining the amount of muscle mass and the amount of strength that I have. So that's the minimum goal. The major would be, gaining a little bit more muscle and more strength. As for body composition, I do feel like my waist is getting tighter and tighter. So this week I'm seeing a little bit more of a change. You might not notice it. I will show you guys in a bit, but I do notice when, at least when I'm waking up, when I'm eating, even when I'm working out, when I put on the shirts and all that, I feel like how my waist has slimmed down just a bit. And I do notice it in the mirror a little bit. So that's encouraging, to keep going. And I think the biggest change is not drinking any alcohol. I think that, and also sleeping well. I sleep a lot. I sleep between 7 and 8 hours every night. I've been very consistent with my sleep schedule, even though I go to bed around 11, but I wake up at 7:30. Right now, I've been pretty consistent. I get really good sleep. So that's probably what helps the most. Also, another thing for this week, I started doing more cardio. For the past couple of weeks, I was barely doing any cardio. I was just doing it for warm-ups, like 5-10 minutes on the treadmill, 5-10 minutes on the rower, and that kind of stuff. But now I'm finally dedicating a cardio session. So for now, it's just 20 to 30 minutes on the rower. I go outside for 3 or 4 mile run, that kind of stuff. Sometimes for this week, I did it on separate days than my lifting days. Maybe next week I will do it after a lifting session. Another thing this week that I've been doing more, it's going in the sauna. after my workouts, just to kind of start the recovery process. I like the sauna a lot. It does help, I believe it does help me with soreness. Ever since I started using the sauna, it just feels like I worked out, but it's not as sore. I can still use the muscle. And for the new gym that I signed up, they have a cold plunge, and I did it a couple of times this week. Now, you're supposed to do it, and apparently nowadays there's a new study that they said it's better to do it before your workouts rather than after your workouts if you're trying to build muscle. But for me, I am doing it after the workout just because I don't want to go on a cold plunge before the workout and then shower and then go work out. It takes a lot. I think it's gonna take a lot more time for me. So I did it after the workout. It felt good. I think it's helping with muscle soreness. Some people use it for there's a lot of different benefits. I just do it for recovery. And I like it. I like doing it after the workout. It felt pretty good. I think I'm gonna continue doing it. So what I'm gonna do is mix the sauna with the cold plunge. Something important I forgot to mention, I have not weighted myself. So I won't do it for this week. I'll do it for next week. See if my weight has fluctuated. So I can tell at one that I've been feeling good. I can tell at one how my waist is shrinking, how my strength's still there, muscle size still there, shirts still feel and look the same, but my weight could be fluctuating a bit. It could be going down, it could be going up. We'll see next week. Now on the upcoming weeks, I might start adding some metabolic conditioning to my workouts. So kind of like a circuit training, so to speak. Maybe a little bit of CrossFit classes, if I can, or just doing it on my own at the gym. Just to kind of like that's my cardio session as well. But like I mentioned before, my focus is to keep the strength that I have, at least, and lose some body fat, especially around my waist. That's the hardest part. And with that said, guys, next time I will show you another one of my workouts and some of my cardio sessions so you guys can see what my cardio looks like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.